My name is Mark Jones. I'm the president of the Black Student Justice Coalition. I was kind of asked to connect social justice with the fight for 15. And when I look back and I see that what Martin Luther King did, everybody knows him for his fight for civil rights. But not many people recognize that he fought for economic reform, that he fought for economic justice. He wasn't just assassinated because he was fighting for civil rights. The bigger threat was that poor people would be able to rise up and come against the oppressive system. The same system that oppresses me because I'm black. The same system that oppresses other people because they're colored. So you cannot have social justice reform without having economic reform. You cannot have social justice without having economic justice. So, hey, I want to follow in the steps of Martin Luther King. He was a wise man. So, social justice and economic justice are the same thing to me. If you look at the statistics and you see that crime and things like that are correlated strongly with poverty, you know that we have an issue here. And it's in their best interest to keep us there. So, as an activist, I'm here supporting the fight for 15 because I understand how important it is to my cause and your cause together. What do we want? 15! When do we want it? Now! Let's do it.
We're here with Mark Jones, who, besides being retired military, is also a student, and just had a wonderful write-up in Voice of San Diego about the new young activist who is taking a leading role in the Black and Brown Lives Matter. Tell why are you out here with those issues, and what brings you here?
Well, in my opinion, the two are connected. Martin Luther King not only fought for civil rights, he also fought for economic reform, economic justice. And many people don't know that, and they don't know that he found and connected the two way before a lot of people did. That you cannot have social reform without having economic reform. You cannot have social justice without having economic justice. So this fight for 15, it's not just their fight. I'm an entrepreneur, I kind of make my own money for this reason right here. But this fight is important to me because I see people who are oppressed, just like my own people. I'm a black man, and the oppressive, institutionalized racism that has kept many of us down, it's the same oppressive system that is keeping these individuals down that are not able to make a livable wage to support their families. It's a travesty.
It creates all kinds of social distortions and social problems that multiply, particularly in communities of color, where the added factor of racial discrimination together with economic hardship is something that's almost insurmountable for so many people in this country.
Right. And you just think of it like this, even with the issue of the 182.5 that we're dealing with. They went after a community.
Why don't you explain that 182.5?
The 182.5 is basically taking documented gang members, and I say that with all the sarcasm I can muster, documented gang members and accusing them of crimes they didn't commit just because they're a part of a gang. And so this has only been used here in San Diego, but they used it in a community that was low income and predominantly African American. As a matter of fact, that whole street is African American. So this fight for 15 shows me that when they use things like this 182.5, they're not only just going after a color, they're going after the poor. And so if they can keep people poor, not giving them a livable wage, then they can keep them subjected. And that's what this fight is about.
Yeah, so I spoke earlier today with the president of the San Diego Imperial County Labor Council, Rivera, and for the first time in 40 years, I heard a labor person talk about the issue of mass incarceration and bringing those kinds of issues and having labor at the table for those kinds of things. Does that surprise you?
It doesn't surprise me now, because right now we're in the throes of a national movement that needed to happen. These are things that are are affecting so many people. You see these consistent killings and things of that nature. It's going more and more, so people are starting to wake up, and it's time for people to wake up.
Yeah, here we see the crowd gathering to march through campus, because so much of this effort right now is being has to do with the students. What role has the students played in their connection? What have you been doing here?
We've been fighting for the Civilian Review Board reform, social justice issues here in San Diego. We've been fighting for against the 182.5 and things of that nature, and just against police brutality here in San Diego. But we have a fight here with this because the more numbers, the more people we're able to bring to these things, the stronger they become. And we'll need their support when it comes to these social justice issues. The thing they're scared of is that we join together and fight against these things. It's a powerful thing that they're